This is not true crime, but it should make every parent's heart race. Imagine a sunlit UK beach on a scorching summer weekend. Hundreds of families flock to the sand. Kids laugh. Umbrellas dot the coastline. Everything feels safe until chaos erupts. On one single hot Saturday in late June, over 40 separate missing child reports were logged at West Wittering Beach in West Sussex. Authorities raced against time, coast guards, lifeguards, police, even helicopters searching for lost little ones turned invisible in the crowd. No abductions, no criminals, just beaches bursting at the seams, a single moment of distraction, and frightened children swallowed up by the masses. 40 vanishings, each a parent's nightmare. This isn't secondhand drama, it's real. And it's exactly what every parent needs to hear before another sunny day turns into a nightmare in minutes. It happened on Saturday, the 21st of June, at West Wittering Beach, a popular family destination on the south coast of England. The weather was scorching, over 30 degrees. The beach, packed. Thousands of people, towels side by side, children running in every direction. By the afternoon, the first call came in a child missing, then another, and another. By the time the sun began to dip, authorities had logged over 40 separate reports of missing children. Not one, not five, over 40. The Coast Guard, lifeguards, police, and local volunteers rushed into action. The scene turned from summer paradise to emergency command center. Every pair of eyes was scanning. Every voice was shouting a name. Every second stretched. All the children were found. No crimes, no foul play, but for hours it was pure panic. Because when your child vanishes in a crowd that size, every nightmare you've ever had starts to breathe. It doesn't take a minute, not even 30 seconds. One mother turned her head to grab a juice box. Her little girl was gone. A father blinked, looked down to check the time. His son had wandered off chasing a kite. Every single missing report that day started the same way, a brief, innocent moment. A small distraction, a look away, and suddenly the child was nowhere to be seen. At a beach swarming with people, every direction looks the same. Tents, towels, toys. It only takes a few steps for a child to vanish behind a stranger's umbrella or into a crowd of beachgoers who don't even realize what's happening. Parents didn't lose their children because they were careless. They lost them because the environment was overwhelming, loud, unpredictable, filled with false security. And when the question came, what were they wearing? Many couldn't remember. Not the exact color of the shirt, not the shoes, just that they were smiling moments ago, and now they were gone. In the middle of the chaos, one tool stood out, not high-tech, not complicated, just a photo, a simple time-stamped selfie. That day, the Coast Guard issued an urgent plea. Take a photo of your child as soon as you arrive at the beach. Not for memories, not for social media, but so if the worst happens, authorities have an immediate, clear image, exact clothes, hairstyle, sandals, every detail. One mother who followed that advice had her daughter found in under 10 minutes. Lifeguards recognized the girl from the photo instantly. Another parent had no picture, just a vague description. Her son was found 40 minutes later, confused, crying, and far from where anyone thought he'd be. This isn't overkill, it's preparation. In a beach crowd, time is everything. The more you can give rescuers, the faster they can act. The photo isn't just an image, it's a lifeline. Behind those 40 missing child reports are 40 families with stories they'll never forget. One little boy, just 5 years old, followed another group of kids to a food truck. He thought they were his cousins. By the time his parents noticed, he was almost at the other end of the beach. A 6-year-old girl wandered off after spotting a pink beach ball. She crossed rows of identical umbrellas and ended up sitting with strangers who didn't realize she was lost until she started crying for her mother. One couple split up to search for their missing son. When they finally found him, nearly an hour later, he was huddled next to a lifeguard tower, sunburned and shaking. These weren't bad parents. They were ordinary families caught in an extraordinary mess, the kind of mess that can happen to anyone. No dramatic music, no headlines, just panic, guilt, and the kind of relief that makes your legs give out when you finally hold your child again. This isn't fiction. This is what a normal day can turn into fast. To a child, a beach isn't a map. It's chaos, a blur of colors, sounds, and strangers. To an adult, it might look organized: umbrellas here, towels there, lifeguard in the middle. But to a 6-year-old, everything looks the same. Crowds don't feel dangerous until something goes wrong. And when it does, it's not just about how far a child wandered, it's about how fast. In under 30 seconds, a child can disappear into a crowd so dense, even standing 5 meters away makes them invisible. And it doesn't stop at beaches, shopping malls, street fairs, amusement parks, playgrounds during festivals. Any space with too many people and too few landmarks is a trap waiting to spring. We expect children to stay close, but they don't understand the stakes. We trust our own eyes, but we can't see through panic. That's why even one moment of distraction can feel like a punch to the chest, because in a crowd, a missing child isn't just lost, they're swallowed. This isn't some rare event from years ago. This happened just days ago, Saturday, the 21st of June 2025. And it's not just West Withering Beach. Across the UK, beaches are bracing for what experts are calling the busiest summer in over a decade. More families traveling, more crowds, more chaos. Emergency services are already stretched thin. Lifeguards are issuing public warnings. Police are running awareness campaigns, and still 40 children went missing in a single day. If it happened once, it can happen again. And if you think it's only a UK problem, think again. This is the reality of any packed beach in summer, whether it's Brighton, Bondi, Venice, or Venice Beach. Right now, as temperatures rise and schools let out, beaches become both playgrounds and potential danger zones. This is not about fear, it's about timing. And timing is now. You've heard the stories, you've seen the numbers. Now here's what you do. The moment you step onto that sand, before sunscreen, before snacks, before swimming, do this. 1. Take a clear photo of your child, standing, face visible, head to toe. That image could save critical minutes if something goes wrong. 2. Write your phone number on their arm with a waterproof marker, or better, use a child safety wristband. No names, just contact info. 3. Set a meeting point, a fixed object, a lifeguard tower, a flagpole, a unique tent. Somewhere they'll remember if you get separated. 4. Teach them who to trust. Lifeguards, beach staff, parents with kids. Make sure they know not to walk with strangers, no matter how kind they seem. 5. Watch the clock. Plan breaks. Don't stay distracted for long stretches. Rotate watch duty if you're with others. This isn't about being overprotective, it's about being realistic. Because 40 families thought they were safe until they weren't. After that chaotic Saturday, Coast Guards and police didn't mince words. They called it an unprecedented volume of missing child reports in one location, and they're preparing for more. The Coast Guard issued a direct appeal. Parents, take a photo of your child before anything else. It helps us help you faster. Lifeguards are now being trained to handle multiple child search cases at once. Emergency services are updating protocols. Local councils are increasing signage and awareness campaigns. But here's the truth, they can only do so much. They're not with your child, you are. Rescuers, no matter how fast, are always reacting. But parents can be one step ahead. This isn't about blaming anyone. This is about partnership. You, your child, and the people trained to protect them all need to be ready before the first scream for help ever comes. You don't expect it. No one does. You pack the towels, the sunblock, the snacks. You remind them not to go too far. You smile, breathe in the sea air, and think, we're okay. But so did 40 other parents. They loved their kids. They watched them. They were doing their best. And in the blink of an eye, gone. This isn't a story to scare you. It's a story to prepare you. Because that moment when you turn and realize your child isn't there, it shatters everything. So please take the selfie, write the number, make the plan. Do it not because you're paranoid. Do it because you love them. Because one day at the beach should never turn into the worst day of your life. Stay close, stay sharp, and never assume it can't happen to you.